This is ANN News Brief.
Good afternoon. I'm Lucy Ademi. The United Nations Humanitarian Agency has said 42,000 persons have been displaced in Somalia by the tropical cyclone Gati. The cyclone hit the coastal parts of northern Somalia on Sunday. The UN agency says roads have been blocked as a result of flooding and aid is unable to get to the affected people. The UN's humanitarian agency, citing authorities in Puntland State, Somalia, estimates that the cyclone may have directly or indirectly affected 180,000 persons. Residents of Bosaso town are among those displaced as heavy rains continue in the coastal region. There are fears of a new wave of locust swarms invasion in East Africa. This week, Kenya Agriculture Ministry of Agriculture says it was standing in readiness to tackle the problem after locusts were spotted in a region bordering Somalia. Locust swarms are a threat to food security. Kenya and its partners have budgeted $320 million to deal with locust invasion. A UN agency, Food and Agriculture Organization FAO, has warned of fresh waves of desert locust swarms in the Horn of Africa region after Cyclone Gati hit Somalia. It warned that the swarms would move south in Somalia and Ethiopia, reaching northern Kenya from mid-December. UN says the scale of the migration could be substantial, as heavy rainfall in Somalia is expected to allow for widespread breeding. Earlier in the year, billions of the insects destroyed crops across the region. It was the worst invasion of locusts for more than 70 years. The UN is warning that a second generation will even be more destructive. We'll be right back.
We are on the road every day, canvassing throughout Africa for news you really need. We follow this story everywhere, from every corner of Nigeria to the wide African expanse. We bring you what's making headlines. We connect you with news you can use. ANN, African News Network, in a truly African spirit.
Uganda's health ministry is reporting an increase in COVID-19 confirmed cases and deaths. Minister of State for Health in charge of primary health care, Dr. Joyce Muriku, confirmed that on average the country registered 1,900 cases weekly, with Kampala accounting for the biggest percentage. Uganda is so far one of the countries in Africa that have scored highly in managing the spread of a pandemic. But the health ministry is now expressing fears that the country's efforts might be wasted if the population continues to snub the standard operating procedures. The health ministry has confirmed that COVID-19 has now spread to learning institutions and administrators have been challenged to strengthen preventive measures. Uganda has currently registered 181 COVID-19 deaths. That includes 10 health workers. That is ANN News Brief at 1. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Ademi.